the bobbleheads in first. Okay.
Okay. So basically, if you remember at Summit, one of the big things that I was like super pumped about was that challenge group tracker.
Yeah.
So that's really coming out.
Yay!
So I got an email the other day from Beachbody about basically being involved in the beta for their challenge group tracker thing. So basically, I already can like log into it, and I can like send invites out to people and do that. So they kind of want us to run like basically a challenge group in the beginning of September and basically try it out. So I'll invite some of you guys to it if you're interested in being in it, to kind of see how it works, kind of see how it flows. I'll talk to you. Like we can probably maybe even talk once September rolls around and I'm getting into it a little bit more, because the tracker on my side, like my interface looks different from just like a challenger's interface. So like I get to see a lot more stuff than they do. So I can kind of show you guys, maybe I'll just do like a screen share or something and kind of show you what I'm looking at, which is different than probably what you'll be seeing on there. But yeah, so we get to kind of check that out. It's supposed to be coming out pretty soon, I think. Like I was gonna say like October or November time frame. So they're just doing like a little launch right now, but they're gonna try to like basically gather all the feedback from it, and if there's any problems, any bugs, work out all like the final little bugs and quirks and stuff, and then kind of give it up to all of us. So pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get some group together. I've been slacking too this month, actually, with
moving into a house.
Yeah,
it's arranging all your bobbleheads.
Yeah, my bobbleheads all. Yeah, yeah, it's been crazy. So I got some work to do this last week for sure.
What kind of challenge group are you thinking?
Well, the one I posted about today, kind of like what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do a 3-day refresh starting next Monday. So I'm going to start out with a 3-day refresh, and I think I'm just going to roll that up into another like 30-day health and fitness kind of group like I had this month, because it went pretty good, I thought, for the most part, that group. So I'm going to keep going with that same kind of strategy they kind of talked about at Summit, where it's like, hey, do a group at the end of the 30 days, find out if people still want to be involved, if they want to do something else, if they don't want to be involved, and just kind of roll those people, into the next group and just kind of keep it going, keep it growing, stuff like that. So I'm hoping I can stay with doing that going forward. So I'm going to run that, I think is kind of how I'm going to do it. So I'll run the 3-day refresh as part of the tracker beta thing, and then I don't know how long they're going to give us access to it. I think it's only like half the month. So I might just do, whatever it is, like another week and a half or 2 weeks of just the regular group and just kind of see how it goes.
Cool. Yeah. Any way I can help, let me know.
Okay.
Awesome. Sneaky. You get a sneak peek. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just one of the many benefits of the Premier Coach status. Yeah.
Nice.
So I haven't had a chance to listen to the call yet today. Did either of you listen already?
Yes.
Listened. I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
No, not yet.
Okay. It was really good. I like her. I already knew a little bit about her story beforehand, but the last like 2 minutes of the call when Jeff Hill was talking really got me. Like that was my big aha moment. I just love I don't even know if I want to share it with you. I want you guys to listen to it and think what you think for yourself. But I just love the last couple minutes. It was so motivational, and I was like, yeah. And I was on my lawnmower. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's mow this lawn. It was really good. It was pretty good. But yeah, her story is really cool. And I liked, Gavin, when you watch it, I liked her information on doing the sneak peeks, which is pretty much all the ideas like we already originally had, like streamlining it. But she did a 5-day sneak peek, and she did 5 videos. And off the top of my head, I can't remember what video was, but there was a video a day.
Okay.
And she ran it like, say she was running a 30-day challenge group. Like on week 2, she would reach out to our challengers or anybody else that she knew outside of the challenge group that was interested. She would reach out to them and say, hey, I'm holding a sneak peek. I'd like to invite you, blah, blah, blah. It's just like a challenge group that you're in right now, but just some information on coaching. Are you interested? And she put them in. And then she would have like 5 videos a day. So it was kind of like a spin-off of this challenge group inside the challenge group. And then, which I think you can do a bunch of different ways. You don't have to do it like that. But then she would have like video on day 1, you know, the introduction of herself and her story, or the team, you know, and their story, and then getting to know them. So like an introduction of them and her. And then day 2, there was another, I can't remember each day. I have it written down inside, but there was you know, a focus on each day. And then by day 5, they were all pumped up and ready to go, and kind of like, so I just liked how she did it. And of course it was very organized. So yeah.
That to me sounds like a good idea. I mean, that would make it a lot easier for us. I mean, if we just made like 5 solid videos and you're able to like reuse those, that would make things really easy.
And that's what she said. She said, you know, I go back all the time and I tweak the videos to make them, you know, a little bit more current or a little bit better, or I take this out or I add that or whatever. But she said that she's always, you know, changing it up, or maybe she changes the focus of one of the days. But I thought that was, you know, easy. It was like boom, 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 done, you know. Yeah, it would make it a lot easier for us.
Okay, well, I'll have to check that out then.
And then the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes of it, I liked his little speech. It was really good. So it'll get your Monday off to a good start.
Or close.
It'll put you to bed nice, I guess. Or not. So.
And then you guys I think both of you are in the Chris Reed group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you in, Linz?
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Good. That should be a pretty interesting group.
To say the least, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like he's already firing off videos like left and right, pretty much.
Yeah. And it's cool.
That's Chris Reed, man.
Yep. I love him.
That's him. Yeah, he actually made it was funny because what me and you were talking about today, Melissa, about coaches and not wasting time. He just posted a video like not too long ago today about that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that one.
He called it, he was asking, are you running a charity or are you running a business?
Ah. Oh,
that was his, I don't know, spin on it basically. But I mean, the concept was the same. Like if you're wasting time on people who aren't listening to what you're saying and what you're telling them to do, you know, you're basically running a charity and not a business, is what he was saying. So, you know, all good points, all stuff that, you know, I'm sure I've said a million times to you guys. But I mean, I think it's important still. I mean, it's important to know, especially for newer coaches coming in, because I think they tend to struggle with that the most, because they really want people to be good at it, and they'll like spend a lot of time trying to make people good at it, even if those people aren't listening to anything that they're telling them to do. I mean, it's even simple stuff. I mean, personal development stuff, for example. I mean, things like that. I mean, I can't even tell you how many coaches, you know, even on our team that I talk to, you know, it seems like they're doing okay, but they could be doing so much better if they would just listen and just do whatever you tell them to do. Right. And I mean, I don't know, it's hard because just like, I mean, I did it, you know, other coaches have done it. It's like you fight it because you don't want anybody else to be right. You want to be right about yourself, and you think you can do it yourself, and you don't want to listen to, you know, whatever they have to say all the time. And at some point, the problem is what happens is either you end up listening and you end up doing good, or you end up quitting because whatever you're doing isn't working and you're not willing to listen to new ideas is basically what it comes down to. So that's kind of the unfortunate spin on everything. So
and then you blame Beachbody.
yeah, and then you blame Beachbody. Doesn't work. But yeah, it just sucks because I know there's so many coaches that could be doing so much better than what they're doing right now, but they won't do like the small things that make the big difference.
Yeah.
So
it's true. I'm guilty of it. I didn't do personal. I have been very sporadic with it, and I'm not a good. I do not like to read. Not as much as I used to. I used to read all the time, but then so I'll do anything and everything that I can not to pick up a book. So I was like, I'd go back in and watch old videos like from summit or trainings and whatever, and watch that kind of stuff as my TV. But
I'm surprised. Don't you have like Audible or something?
I don't have it yet. I do, but I'm getting it. Chris put that in he put that in the group, and I'm gonna get that. I just did get a couple more books, and now like some books that you guys are probably like, you're just now getting that. That I need to read. I need to sit down and read. The boys are gone now during the day. I have blocks of time that I can do this, like 10 minutes here,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, it's crazy how fast you can crank through books. I mean, with just a small amount of time every day. I mean, they're only talking like 10 minutes a day.
Right.
Just pop it in, figure out a time that works well, I guess. If it's the morning or at night before you go to bed, whatever it is, just put that 10 minutes in, and you can crank through books pretty easily. I mean, that's going to be at least a book a month right there. That's 12 books a year. I mean, it's a lot. So, but it's like you were saying, even with listening to new things, listening to, the national wake up calls and things like that, it's just that idea of keeping new, fresh ideas in your head and, listening, you get those things that you're just like, oh man, why didn't I think of that before? Or, like the aha things like you're talking about. I mean, that happens so much in personal development, and people never get the opportunity to even see that because they don't take the time to do it.
Right.
Which is unfortunate.
Well, with hockey season and driving to all these tournaments and going to Michigan like 15 times in a season, I get a lot of time that I sit in the car and I'm either in a passenger seat or I'm driving, and I can put on the headphones and do that. And I did that a lot last year, but I need to get Audible. Period.
Audible's good. I mean, Audible to me is a pretty good investment. I kind of like how it works a little bit, where it's like you kind of sign up for a membership, and then as part of that membership you get like credits, and basically I think it's like you get 12 credits, so every credit is a book no matter what the price is. So kind of how I do it is usually I save the credits for like a book that costs more. So if there's a book that's only gonna cost me like $5, I usually just buy it. But then the book that's like $30 credit. So it works out pretty well. If you spend your credits the right way, you'll easily make your membership back.
Another thing you can do, because I have Audible, I'm a psycho reader. I read books and business self-help books all the time.
I like it.
Oh.
Another thing you can do is you can let them stock up, let your credits stock up, and it makes Audible nervous. And so then they send you something, and you can use like one credit and usually get 2 books. The most I ever had was 1 credit for 3 books. I was so excited.
Sweet.
So if you let it stock up, like you're not interested anymore, like I got better plans, Audible gets really scared and begs for you to come back.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, so don't spend them, Gavin. Let them stock up, and then you get a random coupon.
Yeah, I like that.
Coupons are good.
I have a ton of team books. I guess I didn't realize or added, or I don't know. I didn't let that sink in. So I have some invitations I could throw out there for you or for the team. I should do that. Huh?
For sure. For sure.
Have you ever heard of Agile Scrum, Gavin? You're in IT.
Yes, I have.
That's what we use at my office. I implemented it about 8 months ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we do that too at my job.
Works out well. Might be something to carry into Beachbody.
There's Susan and I.
We need to have a daily scrum every morning.
Just turning everything into like bite-sized pieces that you have to do and prioritizing it and mapping. I mean, I'm trying to say it in a nutshell, and knowing what you're capable of actually getting done, which is like kind of like your velocity, and then doing those bite-sized pieces to actually get through the project as a group. It's, I don't know, it's an interesting thing. I think there's pieces of it that might be interesting even from an individual contributor perspective.
Very cool.
True.
I could go geeky on all the team stuff. That's what I do.
Cool.
Oh, okay. So the other thing too is did everybody see that the HD shipping stuff is going up? Did everybody see that?
No, I don't like that.
Do that.
I don't like it either, but that's happening. They kind of snuck it in one of like the breaking news things.
Yeah, they did. I didn't even see it.
That's kind of what they do. They sneak that part in there, like, oh yeah, by the way. So it's not going to be on everything. They're going to keep the challenge packs at $2 still for that, and I believe Shakeology is going to stay at the $2 on the HD auto ship. But it looks like everything else is moving to $4.
Okay.
So just an FYI on that. Going forward, that's going to be $4 instead of $2.
Okay. Gotcha.
Just so you know, don't be surprised. What else? I haven't really seen anything else too interesting pop up. No. What else is coming up soon?
Super Saturday. Super Saturday.
October.
You'll be here before.
Was that October?
Yeah.
October 17th.
October 17th. That's right. Okay. What do we want to do with that? Did we decide?
Yes. Did you check with your Y?
I can check with them tomorrow morning.
Bam.
Sure, to be fine. What time do we want to do it?
Hello. Hi, there I am. Not that you want to see that. I would think maybe 9.
Is that good enough for you? I mean, I don't want to make you guys have to wake up super early to get to Super
That's
Saturday.
what I was thinking. Because, I mean, coming from here and everybody, like, meeting up, I think that would be a good time. Unless you want to do evening, or, I mean, we can play around with it.
I was saying, like, if we want to do, like, maybe even, like, 10, give you a little bit more time.
Okay.
So we'll do, like, 10 to... I'll also maybe do, like, 10 to 1 to be safe, I think. I think the meeting portion will only go for, like, a couple hours at the most. But I'll get the room from like 10 to 1, but it'll probably be like 10 to noon, and then if we want to do a workout after, another half hour-ish or whatever for that.
Cool.
So.
Awesome.
That's it. So yeah, I'll look at, I'll ask them tomorrow.
Awesome. Let's try and get Carl Deichler there, please and thank you.
Yes, no problem.
Pull your premier strings.
Yeah, no problem.
Heck, you know what? I'll go for Tony would be great, but I mean, Shailene would be top notch.
Oh man.
No pressure.
Yeah, not at all.
Just kidding. That's next year.
17.
Yep.
10
Yeah, because I think there's a bunch of people that want to come from here. So, and I know Susan's gonna get on a plane and hop on over, right?
Always.
No.
Okay. What else? What else would you guys like to talk about?
I have a newbie question, maybe.
Okay.
So obviously, like invite, part of our 5-step process, etc. And like I've been finding myself sort of feeling like I'm lying.
Oh, nice.
And what I mean by that is like, as I guess I'm interpreting like invite as full head on, like, let's do this. And like when I see people, you know, giving like their numbers, if you will, of like, you know, I've invited 5 people today, 6 people today. Am I clueless? Is it, I mean, because as part of the 5-step process, I think it's just, you know, the way I'm interpreting it is you're establishing a relationship and you're, you know, obviously using your bridging questions to get, you know, through the 5 steps and whatnot. So like when people are, quote, inviting 5, 6, whatever people are dating, is it truly like the, hey, get this, sign up for blank, or do this, sign up for blank, you know, click somewhere, right? Or is it initiating conversations, and a better way to say it is initiating the 5-step process, maybe?
Okay. I'll tell you what I think, and then I'll let everybody else tell you what they think. I think invite should be changed to connect. So that's what I think. So I think if you are connecting with 5 new people, 5 new people a day is a lot. So if you're connecting with that many people, I mean, that's a lot of people. I mean, you're talking, is that like 720 people in a year? That's a lot of new connections. So I think it can kind of go a little bit both ways. If you're connecting with that many people, those connections eventually over time can turn into invites, right?
Right.
So the idea is to connect first and not just to be like blasting people with like, hey, I know we haven't talked in 12 years, but you should join my challenge group. You know, like that's not going to probably work the best for
Right.
you. But that's what I think. I think, and I've actually, I think, heard that before, is, you know, it's more about the connecting. And so when they're saying like the, you know, 2 new contacts a day, I think that's more on a connection level, like trying to really build up a network of people.
Right.
So that's what I would say. That would be me.
Okay. That makes me feel better, by the way, because I feel like the big loser with a capital L on my forehead. So I'm like, geez, how do these people get to this information every time?
Right.
I was thinking that too, because I saw that in that new Chris Reed that group today, and they're like, oh, about if I'm really buckled down like 20. I'm like BS. That's not true. Is that? I mean, then I was like, okay, are they getting this confused with going in like Facebook friending people? You know, and I don't know. I didn't. I mean, that's good for them if that's what they're doing. But I think when you're making those smaller contacts and like are making that smaller connection, those are the ones that are going to end up to be long term. When you make that deeper connection with people, they're going to be long term customers, and you're going to have a better relationship. They're going to see success, whether it's not like 20 people and then it's like, hey, hi there, buy this, blah blah blah, bye, next one, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking in my head, 2 like real good connections a day is better than 25 friend invites sent out.
Right.
So quality over quantity. What then?
No, that makes me feel good. I mean, that's what I've been focusing on, just because it feels right.
mm-hmm.
and
Then you're doing it right. It feels good. Then you're doing it right.
I don't think I could fake 5 invites a day. I'd just be salesman mode, which is not my.
No. And very much to your point, I feel like if you're going that route, it's almost like you are doing it wrong, because then at that point we're really treating people more like dollar signs.
Yeah, like transactions.
Right. Like, oh, I need to just get these 5 invites out here. Hopefully make some money. Boom, boom, boom. Throw them out.
Mm-hmm.
I want you. No.
Yeah. I mean, admittedly, like I guess fortunately, I've aligned to all of the other guidance and, you know, coaching you guys have provided, in terms of even like, I think on one of our calls, Gavin, or maybe it was Melissa, you talked about how like you're really working on like next month's in the current month. You know what I mean? Like you're working in conversations that we'll get to that part, you know what I mean? The actual formal invite, if you will, next month. So you're working ahead, and that it feels more in tune or more in line with the pace, if you will, that I've been working with. So that's where it just was a mental disconnect for me when I hear these numbers from people. And you're right, Melissa, I saw some of that in that in the PAN group as well already. And I'm like, what is going on? Am I like missing a whole link somewhere that tells you this should be transactional and fast forward?
Yeah. No, I saw that and I was like, what?
Yeah, I won't worry about that too much.
No. Just do you. Do what feels right.
They will.
Another random thing, and you guys, maybe this is old news for you, but I accidentally tripped into this. You know how you recommend, like getting involved in groups and like your brand and your niche and whatnot.
Yep.
So this is accidental because we're finishing my basement, so I have a lot of crap in my house right now. So I'm trying to get rid of stuff. So I joined a couple local, like within the area, of those online rummage sale sites.
Mm-hmm.
And in that, I can't believe how interactive it's been. And as soon as you go to like have a conversation or like put a purchase in or even make a comment to these sites, it shows like who you're friends with and, a little bit just about your bio, if you will. So it's like the perfect introductory point.
Mm-hmm.
And so even if in most of the transactions you say like message me and then you have that sidebar conversation. So here I'm trying to sell like this DVD rack and this person's like, hey, what's Beachbody? I'm like, oh, a fancy, you should ask. So it's just funny because I can't believe how many people I'm talking to just trying to sell crap for my house. But it was like a surprise because I didn't seek out rummage sale sites. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess, I don't know, I'm saying sell crap in your house, even if you don't want to, and you'll get on.
I could totally do that. I could totally do that.
Go buy stuff just to fake sell it online.
Well, and see, and that feels like it's organic, like you're making a connection with somebody that feels right. That, as opposed to the other way that everybody else was doing it or possibly could have been doing it. That's cool. Now, was that DVD rack, was it, did they have Beachbody workouts in it?
Just filed in alphabetically. It was perfect.
Oh, I bet.
Awesome.
No, but that's a good way. I should just like take my photos with like just a snippet of like Beachbody like still in the pictures. Like, oh, don't mind that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I can't have the size workout. I'm doing it Friday. My challenge group starts on Friday. So awesome. Good job. You're doing awesome, Linda.
Good questions.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else?
Keep it coming.
Yeah, keep them flowing. I got answers. I just don't know the questions.
And he's got bobbleheads.
And I have lots of
bobbleheads.
Yep.
No, I mean, those were the things just on my mind. I had taken notes, and that kind of covers everything I was getting at.
Good. Cool.
I'm ball hugging. Does Sue have anything?
Sue, are you there?
She's shaking her head no. Oh, she might be muted.
There. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
There you are.
No, I really don't have any questions right now.
Have you scoped out where you're going to go to Super Saturday down in sunny Florida?
I don't know. Hopefully it'll be a Super Sunday in Orlando because I'm in St. Pete that weekend, or St. Augustine that weekend.
Awesome. You guys always get the fun people down there.
It's because we have big people down here.
Right.
It's true. What else? There's got to be something else I can talk about for 4 minutes.
Melissa, do you actually have a Bluetooth in your car?
Yes, I do.
Or on your phone? You do?
Mm-hmm.
Then you should be able to get Audible through your car.
Really? Oh.
That's how I listen to mine every day.
Yeah.
I think she's actually looking for an Audible button in the car. It's not
Yeah.
good.
Audible.
No, audio or something.
Yeah, I do. It's right here. And I never have used it.
Yeah,
Well,
if you
go.
get the Audible, put them on your car or put it on your phone or your tablet, and then you turn that on. And if it connects to your vehicle, you can listen through your vehicle.
Sweetness. Love it. It'll drive my family crazy on 5-hour hockey trips.
They're the ones with headphones.
Yeah. Well, they all in the back. Put your headphones on. Mommy's learning her PD today.
That's great.
Try it.
What else? I don't know. I don't have anything else. I can't think of anything because I'll start talking and then it'll be way longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can't think of anything
Club Performance Challenge Pack. Remember that's still out there, by the way.
either.
You know. So.
Oh, how's everybody doing on their team cup points?
My team's got to pull together here. We got 6.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not really pulling my weight yet. So, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm gonna get that selfie stick. Pretty pumped about it. So, yeah. But yeah, we have like 6 points right now.
Even if somebody on our team gets a selfie stick and you don't, we should. Cool.
Good thing it's not a. If it was a bobblehead, I'd be trying a lot harder.
Yeah, probably.
I'm waiting for the Sagi bobblehead because I think it would look hilarious. Like he would be like super top heavy, like little legs and like a huge just bobble upper body maybe, like the whole upper body.
Like he skipped his leg day. Like he skipped. Sue, what did you say?
I think we have 14 or 16 points.
Holy crap! Whose team are you on? You have that mix with all those Team Pan people, right?
Yeah.
Like
yeah, Christina Broadwell, and then Denise, and I can't think of Rochelle's last name. But yeah, we're all over.
Cool.
Dang it.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to speak by 1. Well, Lindsay got a point, an extra point for rank advancing. I totally forgot about that.
Nice.
Yeah, so we have 13.
Bonus.
Lucky number 13.
You guys are killing.
I'm trying so hard. I don't want to overcommit because I already mentally have, but I have like literally 6 stinking points just sitting out there. I'm trying to close them all.
Awesome.
They're close.
Those are my favorite.
Yes.
You got time.
Plenty of time. 7 days.
But okay, well, I don't have anything else. I don't know. I feel like I need to make a video about something, so I don't know what it's going to be about yet, but be on the lookout for that.
Routine.
Yeah, I got to do something. So, yeah, that's it, pretty much. Thanks for getting on the call. This is recorded, so I guess I'll post the recording.
Oh, great. You get to see when I drop my tablet like 5 times.
Yep, it's all on there.
I got my phone once.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. You shouldn't have said anything.
It's showing that we're all human. Go team.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Oh.
All right, Jeff. Thank you.
Yeah. So the last thing before I get off, remember, new Coach Basics, September 1st. Sneak peek. I think we're doing those on like the 2nd week. So let's just call that, let's do the 14th.
Okay.
September.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so first week, 14th. Awesome.
Coach Basics 9-1.
And we're closing up that summer fixing group, right, Sue? Sue? Maybe she got off already.
Sorry, I muted myself.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, if we can close it or we can change the name and keep running, whichever.
Okay, I'm cool with whatever you guys want to do, but I'll probably pull out of it.
I don't know how many new ones are coming in.
Yeah, nobody for a while. The last one was Mariah, Gavin's friend.
Okay.
So that's what we have coming up, just so you guys are aware. Those will be running, so new coaches, coach prospects, you can kind of get them in the know when that stuff's coming up.
Perfect.
Cool. All right. Have a spectacular Monday night.
You too. Thank
See you guys
you.
later.
Good
Yep.
night, guys. Bye.